So, I have a problem, and I guess I gotta come clean. I am addicted to caffeine. I get some form of caffeine just about every day, at least one time. I don't know what it is about caffeine. Maybe it's because I have a lot of energy. The caffeine gives me a rush, and I feel like I'm motivated to do things. But just about every single day, I get some form of caffeine. And at a certain point, this was becoming a problem. And then I thought maybe I should be a little bit more fiscally responsible for what I'm doing. So let me break this down for you. Each cup of coffee costs about $3, and within a week, if I have it every single day, it's about $21. Make that a month, that's $84. And so I guess a common alternative for people is to use Keurigs and other automatic machines. However, I kind of wanted to have a lot of control over the entire brewing process, so I decided to invest in a pour-over set. I did my research, and if I made that initial investment, I actually would start to save a lot of money on coffee. It comes out to like 50 cents or less. And I think there's a big stigma about like coffee is a difficult thing to make by yourself if you're not using a Keurig, but I actually kind of want to show you that once you get into it, it's really not that bad. So let me show you how it's done. So here are all the materials you'll need to make yourself some pour-over coffee. You'll need coffee beans, a coffee decanter, filter paper, a kettle with a thermometer on it, and optionally you can get yourself a scale and a hand grinder. Start off by pouring some filtered water into your kettle. You always want the cleanest water for your coffee. Start off by boiling some water. Temperature consistency is a key component in making great coffee, as small deviations will create differences in the taste. Once the water is done boiling, place the filter paper in your decanter and then rinse the water through the paper. This takes care of two things. The first is it washes away any of that papery taste that you could get from the filter, so your coffee doesn't taste like paper. And the second thing is that it warms up your decanter so that the coffee temperature stays as close to what it is when you pour it in. And afterwards, get rid of that water. Now it's time to place your coffee grounds into the filter paper. So this first pour is going to be called the bloom. Blooming is really important because it helps release the trapped carbon dioxide in the coffee beans, so the water more effectively extracts the flavors from the coffee. Now there are a whole bunch of pouring techniques and different methods for the brew process, but for starters, just worry about not overfilling the filter and just taking quick little breaks between so that you let the coffee fully extract and seep through the filter before starting again. And that's basically it. Ditch the filter and enjoy your coffee. So all in all, I think saving money for making your own coffee was a really great plus, but I think I learned a lot more than just that. I really enjoyed the research process about how to make better coffee, to slowly kind of perfect something like a craft that you're working with. And especially cool because coffee is something that I kind of already implement into my daily lifestyle, and I think it's really useful that I'm adding some function at a very cheap price. I also found out that making coffee is a really great crowd pleaser, especially having friends both old and new come through. I really believe that the effort and the craft for making something for someone from scratch, it definitely goes a long way. I really think that the gesture is great to like kind of show appreciation for your friends. Overall, a great impression for when you meet anyone new. And now that I know a lot more about coffee, whenever I go to a coffee shop, whether it be with myself or with other people, I really start to appreciate the dexterity and the craft that goes into making any kind of specialty drink. But yeah, that's really it. I think it's cool. If you ever get the chance, try it out. Oh yeah, one last thing. For all you Instagram influencers out there, try making yourself a cold brew too. Then you get those nice milk coffee blend shots. I'll see you guys later.